Europe's story begins long ago. Ancient Greece, from around 800 BC, gave birth to democracy. Athens and Sparta were powerful city-states. They fought wars, but also valued philosophy, art, and learning. Greek culture spread widely. Then came the Roman Empire. Rome, founded in 753 BC, grew to control vast lands around the Mediterranean Sea. The Romans were known for their laws, engineering, and military might. Their empire lasted for centuries. Latin, the Roman language, influenced many European tongues. Christianity emerged during the Roman Empire. It began as a small Jewish sect but spread rapidly. The Romans persecuted early Christians. However, by the 4th century AD, Christianity became the official religion of the Roman Empire. In 476 AD, the Roman Empire in the west fell. Barbarian tribes invaded and conquered Rome. This marked the beginning of the Middle Ages, a new chapter in European history. The Middle Ages, from the 5th to the 15th centuries, was a time of great change. Feudalism emerged as the dominant social system. Lords granted land to vassals in exchange for military service. Peasants worked the land, bound to their lord. The Catholic Church held immense power. Monasteries were centers of learning. Grand cathedrals, like Notre Dame in Paris, were built in the Gothic style. Religious faith permeated medieval life. Viking raids and invasions disrupted Europe from the 8th to the 11th centuries. These fierce Scandinavian warriors sailed in longships. They raided coastal settlements and even established settlements in England and France. The Crusades, a series of religious wars, began in the 11th century. European Christians sought to capture the Holy Land from Muslim rule. The Crusades had a profound impact on European trade and cultural exchange. The Black Death, a devastating plague, struck Europe in the 14th century. It killed millions, perhaps a third of the population. The plague had a devastating impact on society and the economy. The Renaissance, meaning rebirth, began in Italy in the 14th century. It was a period of renewed interest in classical Greek and Roman culture. Art, literature, and science flourished. Leonardo da Vinci, a true Renaissance man, excelled in painting, sculpture, engineering, and more. Michelangelo created masterpieces like the Sistine Chapel ceiling. The printing press, invented around 1440, revolutionized the spread of knowledge. The Reformation, a religious revolution, began in the 16th century. Martin Luther, a German monk, challenged the authority of the Catholic Church. He argued for salvation through faith alone. The Reformation led to religious wars across Europe. Protestantism spread, with different denominations emerging. The Catholic Church underwent its own reforms. The power of the Church declined and nation-states grew stronger. The Enlightenment and intellectual and philosophical movements swept through Europe in the 18th century. Thinkers emphasized reason, individual liberty, and progress. John Locke argued for natural rights and limited government. Montesquieu advocated for the separation of powers. These ideas influenced revolutions in America and France. The Industrial Revolution began in Britain in the late 18th century. New machines transformed manufacturing, factories sprang up, and cities grew rapidly. The Industrial Revolution brought economic growth, but also social problems. The 20th century saw two devastating world wars. The European Union emerged to promote peace and cooperation. Brexit in 2020 highlighted modern challenges. Europe continues to strive for unity and stability.